citizen and you've just married a US citizen, or you're planning to, you might be wondering what happens next. Do I automatically become a US citizen? Do they automatically become Canadian citizen? Is there a process to become a permanent resident? What's going to happen? Is there anything automatic, or am I going to have to take steps to do this, to live together? I'm a US immigration attorney. I'm also a Canadian citizen that married a US citizen, so I've been through this process myself and I help people with it all the time. The first thing to know is that marrying a US citizen does not automatically make you a US permanent resident. Marriage gives you an opportunity to apply for permanent residence in the United States, but you will have to take steps and apply for an immigration process in order to obtain that permanent residence. For most Canadians, there's two possible paths to take. If you're living in Canada, you'll usually apply through consular processing, which is a two-step process. It means your case is going to be handled while you're living in Canada and followed by an interview at the end of the process at the US consulate in Montreal. If you're living in the United States, or you're in the United States already, you may be eligible to apply for your green card without leaving the United States. And that process is called adjustment of status. Whichever path you take, you're going to need to show that your marriage is real. That means providing documents like your marriage certificate, past divorce decrees, photos of you and your spouse together, joint financial records, other evidence that demonstrates that this is a real marriage. Another thing that people don't realize is that if you've been married for less than 2 years, when you get your green card and it's approved, it will only be valid for a period of 2 years. It's called a conditional green card, and you're going to have to remove the conditions on that green card at the end of a 2-year period of having that green card. The good news is that thousands of Canadians successfully complete this process every year. And with the right strategy and proper planning and preparation, it can be a straightforward process. So if you're a Canadian who's married to a US citizen, or you're planning to marry a US citizen and you have questions about your options, like this video, follow our channel for more information, and feel free to reach out to our firm.